Clark, the guard position's boasting plenty of talent.
And you think about it, Kevin, the skill level of today's players arguably at an all-time high. But nothing like guard skills to help you put on a show.
And now the opening lineup for Detroit. Sliding in at the wing spots, it's Ivey and Thompson. James Wiseman's out there with Isaiah Stewart. And it's Cunningham in at the point guard position. Passes it to Stewart. He kicks to Ivey. 5 on the clock. Back to Stewart. Driving to the basket. Carter pulls it in. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Orlando Magic. Fires for 3. Fultz, no good. Stewart passes to Cunningham. Down low, Wiseman. And it's sent back by Isaac.
You know, he's gifted with incredible length. Isaac is almost a footer, 7 feet that is, so he should pile up the block shots.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Some people see the Orlando Magic as a team, Clark, with a very high ceiling. How about you?
Lots of potential there. No question about it, Kevin, and plenty of room for growth. The challenge is going to be corralling that and moving it in the right direction. You know, it could take longer than people expect or want it to, so you got to be patient in this situation.
Folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
At the line for the Pistons, Thompson, 2 shots.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul.
Previous play is under review.
Easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
And how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Here we see the Detroit Pistons, Greg, a franchise known for stifling defense.
And going back-to-back with the bad boys, then the amazing 2004 title team that shut down Shaq and Kobe. And the Pistons have been great. They've had that defense-first mentality.
Now here's Wiseman, following the missed shot by Franz Wagner. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Paolo Banchero. That is his first foul of the game. On defense, Orlando. Stewart kicks to Cunningham. Back to Stewart. Thompson in the corner. Shot clock at 6. And Thompson slams it home.
And his athleticism is really off the charts. Love seeing Thompson punching home like that.
Orlando, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Fultz finds Banchero. Carter outside. Here's Wagner. Here's the drive. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Wagner's teammates encourage him to attack the rim. They love to see him be aggressive. Given these results, you can understand why that's the case.
Now, here's Ivey. Off target from three-point range. Second shot opportunity. The kick out to Cunningham. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Cunningham's got 6 points.
Great awareness by Thompson, wanting to find his open teammates whenever he can.
Isaac right side. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Pistons leading by 4. It's stolen by Fultz. Isaac against Cunningham. Isaac passes to Banchero. And now the fast break. Ivy with the ball. The pass to Stewart. Here's Wiseman. Wow, drew the contact, and that three almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Third team foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Well, he didn't exactly light it up from the free throw line a season ago. Shot right around 70%.
And he nails the third. Well, they're still young, but the Magic, Greg, are becoming one of those league pass teams. Like people want to watch them.
Yeah, I mean, they've got some players, leaving aside any rooting interest on my part, they've got some young fellas that are definitely intriguing to watch.
Now, here's Ivy. After Jonathan Isaac's miss. Ivy against Wagner.
Defense left Ivy an opening there, and he just takes off for the finish.
Wagner wide open. Isaac. And Isaac stays with it.
I love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed.
And then the nifty touch to tip it in as well.
Yeah, clearly he hadn't established the position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
Now, here's Wagner. And finish off by Wagner.
Wagner, a sneaky athlete, maybe better than some people give him credit for. Showing you explosion right there.
Cunningham dishes it to Wiseman. Pass to Stewart. Stewart a screen. And there's the drive. From downtown, trains the three-pointer.
Oh, and the playmaking of Ivy on full display.
The Magic trail by 8. Banchero right side. Over in the corner, Fultz. Banchero passes the Carter. Uses the glass to finish the lane.
This is where Carter Jr. is most comfortable, in my opinion. Feels like he can score at will from there.
Here's Thompson. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Pistons ahead, leading. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Pistons.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
They're also doing a really good job on the offensive boards, bagging their own groceries, doing whatever it takes to get those second chance points.
Here are the 5 Detroit has to start the second quarter. Bagley is out there with Durham. Then there's Alec Burks. Then there's Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Harris in at the 3. And so it's Bagley with it. He brings it up for the Pistons. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. Bagley sends a screen for Harris. And another 3 for Detroit. Coaches say, GA, the league has a problem when it's punishing the retaliators and not the instigators. Do they have a point?
Kevin, I think so. But for any scuffle, it's worth asking who started it, and that's what we should do in life normally, right?
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you very much. Cade Cunningham was the #1 overall pick in 2021, and he's trying to take that next step. He says, I want to do my job. Something I really try to pride myself on is how much I care. What I care about the most is how I can help the Pistons win. Guys, they are assembling some real talent on that team.
Oh, they are. No question, DA. Thank you. And again, Detroit turns it over. Anthony against Burks. Anthony's shot is off.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay-in.
It's Bogdanovich on the wing, guarded by Harris. Anthony against Burks. And the shot goes in. Burks has got the lead up to 12 now for the Pistons.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flank.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And Clark, much like his pops, Cole Anthony has proven to be a skilled ball handler.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Perhaps it runs in the DNA, huh? He definitely has some strong instincts out there, and I know he got a little bit of that from you, Greg. And he does his part to help others find shots when he's not scoring himself.
And that one's good. Wagner.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Harris, a screen on Harris. And it's Bogdanovich off the drive. A nice shot by Harris. Harris has got 5.
Yeah, impressive shot there by Harris. He's in the league to make the hard shots, not just the open.
And finished off by Wagner.
Oh, strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
5 to shoot. Harris inside the line. And Detroit again with the bucket.
You know, Harris has a really good feel and understanding of when he should hunt his shot. Very efficient on this end.
Anthony nowhere around. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Anthony's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Magic. Burks with it. Picked up by Harris. Harris looking it over. Three-pointer. Another 3 for Detroit.
Yeah, Harris shows great competitiveness in answering the opponent's 3 with the payback 3 of his own.
Anthony against Burks. Anthony kicks to Ingles. Drives to the hoop. There's the killer two-handed slam.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
But when you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
And Harris wide open. He shoots. And another 3 for Detroit.
And, you know, guys, when Harris is getting to his spots and knocking them down, it really helps him get going.
And it's Wagner missing. Pistons leading by 15. Bagley dishes to Burks. Out of bounds, Orlando takes possession. The Magic have gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second, 5 of 10. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shots for them so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Anthony left side. Can't hit the turnaround jumper.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Joe Harris has been on display for Detroit. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all. And he looks to be planning for more. Right back after this break. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. We've seen a tremendous game from Harris.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
Banchero and Carter make up the inside pair. Fultz is out there with Franz Wagner, and it's Isaac in at the 3. That's the group starting the second half for Jamal Mosley. 4 on the clock. Ring shot on the way, and Thompson sends it back. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Detroit with the ball. Cunningham outside. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Here's Isaac. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. And he'll go to the line to shoot 3. That's on James Wiseman. Orlando shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
You know, for such a young player, I'm really impressed by Isaac's workman-like approach to the game. I mean, he's always looking for ways to improve and plays with the even-keeledness of a veteran.
Back to Wiseman. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Wendell Carter.
And you got to respect how quickly Wiseman has adapted to big league play. He hit the ground running and has not looked back. Always growing as a player.
To the paint, Banchero. Wagner from long range. It's hauled in by Stewart. Stewart's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And it's Jonathan Isaac with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Cunningham against Carter. Cunningham on the wing. He's got 7. 6 to shoot. Puts up a deep 3 from beyond the arc and then some. Cunningham's got 10 points.
And you see that one motion shot. Cunningham very consistent from distance.
And the 3 ball is good.
Hit works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Cunningham with it, and it's Carter picking him up. Back to Cunningham. Takes the 3. And it's Orlando with the rebound.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Nice job by Banchero to get behind the defense on the break.
And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the Detroit Pistons. The lead is 15. The Magic have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Carter, the pass to Banchero. That's in there. Carter with the assist. Banchero's got 4 points in the quarter.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
As far as first overall picks go, Paolo Banchero definitely arrived with a bang in 2022.
He sure did, Greg. I mean, he's the first rookie since LeBron James to record at least 25 points, 5 boards, and 5 assists in his debut game. And he continues to build on that en route to Rookie of the Year.
Here's Wagner, and finished off by Wagner.
Easy look provided by Wendell Carter Jr. Always helps when you're big and share the rock.
Cunningham drives in, and Cunningham with the slam.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Altman. David.
Thank you, Kevin. The Orlando Magic is rolling out with some long and rangy athletes. They've got some size and the foundations of an identity. One scout recently said, everyone talks about playing positionless basketball, but they're the only ones who have really said, what the heck, let's do it. Kevin?
They've got a type, don't they, David? Thank you. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Thompson outside. 1:11 left in the third quarter. And Cunningham gets it to go on the assist by Thompson. Cunningham's got 17 now.
And you can play Cunningham on the ball, off the ball. He's really a generational talent, partly because of his versatility.
Now, here's Banchero. It's hauled in by Stewart. Stewart's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Cunningham gets the bucket.
And you can see why they continue to call Cunningham's number. Once he's flipped that switch, let him go to work.
The Magic again can't hit. Pistons leading by 19. Pass to Thompson. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock in game. Fires the 3. And finished off by Wiseman.
You just can't teach size and length, and Wiseman beats everyone to the ball for that second chance opportunity.
Fultz finds Banchero. Cunningham against Fultz. And they get it. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. The Magic have made 2 and missed 2 at the line tonight.
And, you know, when Fultz is healthy now, he's a valuable part of this rotation. We've seen him make big strides lately.
8 seconds left here in the third quarter. Driving in for 3, Harris. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's the Detroit Pistons controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And on the floor for Detroit here in the 4th. They've got Harris. Marvin Bagley is out there with Duran. Then there's Alec Burks. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 2. Wagner outside. Yep, that one goes.
How about that move? You'll see very few players able to pull off just sensational stuff.
Burks with it. Anthony on him. Harris kicks to Bogdanovich. And he banks in the layup. And the Pistons lead by 19. The Magic shooting 51% from the field. They'll take that. And here's Ingles outside. Duran pulls it in. Duran's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Harris passes to Duran. Harris against Anthony. And slam dunk by Harris.
How about that? The flush from Harris. People forget this guy is 6'6", and he's got a little burst and bounce, too.
Here's Anthony, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Marvin Bagley picks one up.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
And Anthony drops them both.
You got to respect Cole Anthony's workmanlike approach to the game. He's out there to do his job and get results and not focused on putting on a big show.
Bagley the screen. And Gary Harris is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
And it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Bogdanovich looking around. For 3, Harris. And it's Wagner with the rebound.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more.
Look at that.
Oh, my goodness. What's up? Anthony really does everything well on the floor. He's a true point guard, and all of it's on display here.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Pistons.
I love the way they're finishing, penetrating, getting downhill, taking the game to their opponents. They've been the aggressors, and that's been impressive.
And another area they've separated themselves has been their 3-point shooting, making the defense pay for any airspace.
And slam dunk by Anthony.
Anthony going up top. Don't let his size fool you, folks. Cole's got some hops.
Out to Harris. Launches a three. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
And here's Anthony for 3. Rebounded by the Pistons. Duran's got 5 rebounds tonight. For 3, Harris. Another 3 for Detroit.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
Detroit leading by 22. 1:51 left in the 4th quarter. Harris setting the pick for Burks. Offensive rebound. Passes to Duran. Just 5 to shoot. It's stolen by Ingles. And now Orlando on the break. Here's Wagner. The shot's good on the assist by Ingles. Wagner's got 4 points this quarter.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Detroit.
Starting 5 must have been happy to get so much help from the reserves in this game.
And they not only lightened the load, the subs did nothing less than guarantee a win.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Cade Cunningham.
Every time there was a big possession or a big play, he was a major contributor. Just a great all-around game.
Boy, nice work by Harris that time. He's trying to find the best shot for his team, not necessarily for himself there.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. And they got it done.
Burks on the wing, covered by Anthony. And here's Harris from the arc. Harris missing again. Fast break. Here come the Magic. Anthony kicks to Ingles. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
And guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Harris.
Substitution on the court.
There's 10 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Here's Cunningham. And so Detroit takes this one by a big margin to come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they
welcomed it. Well, we've got some explosive athletes out here tonight, Grant, and front row seats to watch it.
You know, BA, they're going to be stuffing that highlight reel all night. I mean, you can feel the energy in this place. The crowd is definitely ready for it.
All right, let's check out the starting lineup for the Trailblazers. Thibault and Grant are at the forward spots. Anthony Simons out there with Shaden Sharp. And it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint. Here's Anthony. Now here's Wagner. Defense is right there. Anthony finds Wagner over Sharp, and that one's long. Three-pointer. Anthony grabs the board. And here's Anthony. He'll bring it up for the Magic. And it's Wagner missing. Here's Sharp. He's guarded by Anthony. Sharp goes in.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though. And Grant, this season, the Blazers adding a G League affiliate in North Portland.
Yeah, BA. I mean, the second to last team to do it. And the Suns next season will make it 30 for 30. Now there's a G League counterpart operating under each of the league's teams.
Simons with it. Pass to Sharp. Shot clock at 6. Here's Ayton. Back to Simons. Oh, great D that time from Isaac.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
Wagner for 3. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
What we know about Franz Wagner is this guy attempts a fair amount of threes for a reason. He's pretty effective, guys.
Here's Simons. There's the drive, and he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Boy, George Gervin-esque with the feathery touch on the finger roll. Don't see that too much anymore.
Three-pointer, Anthony. Sinks it from distance. Anthony's got 6.
The fans certainly used to the 3-ball flying from Cole Anthony. He is not shy, folks.
And it's Cole Anthony with a foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. A deep 3. Pass to Sharp. Another shot. That bucket makes him 3 for 5.
Now, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
For Portland, they've gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. There's Simons with a 3. Again, Simons missing. Orlando has gone 3 of 4 on 3s here in this first quarter. Here's Anthony with the drive, and Anthony slams it in.
Man, my goodness, the momentum of the drive, the airtime on the finish. Cole Anthony, that is too nice.
You know, when Isaac tore his ACL in 2019, it was a long road back for him.
You know what, BA? It's hard for me to imagine a young player experiencing more tough injuries than Jonathan Isaac. What I appreciate is his willingness to fight through whatever has been put before him. There's a real mental toughness and a real grit that this guy possesses, and obviously a love for the game.
Anthony, the pass to Carter. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Ayton's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Sharp, guarded by Banchero. Ayton passes to Simons. Back to Ayton. Beyond the arc. And there's Simons. That one's good. On the assist from Ayton. Simons got 7 points in the game.
Well, DeAndre Ayton is a team-first guy, and boy, does he set up the open man.
Shot is good by Isaac.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Oh, wasted no time on that one. 9 points in the game.
I didn't see that coming. He sinks a pretty dicey shot.
Here's Isaac. Oh, he used the shot fake to create the angle, but he couldn't get it to fall. Here's Sharp. He has 6. Grant outside. Puts up a 3. And again, it's Portland with a 3.
Very good awareness from Grant. Just the ability to catch and shoot. So important to his growth.
And that one's good.
Both teams are hot. Woo! This is a fun one to watch.
Well, you love it when you can get off to a fast start offensively. You hate it, though, when your opponent does the same.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Nice move. Anthony, the pass to Carter. Offline with a 3. And they're on the break. And that one's good. Sharp.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Well orchestrated, and then the pass is right on the money.
Knocks it loose. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Isaac.
They got very fortunate there, guys. They should just take their time on offense and not try to force things.
Here's Sharp. Anthony Simons has been leading the charge for the Trailblazers. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Portland.
They've been really going at the defense in the painted area, and so far the opposition really hasn't had an answer for them.
Well, also, guys, what a start from beyond the arc. A huge part of their game today. That's going to help their spacing.
We've got Gary Harris, Jalen Suggs out there with Joe Ingles. Then there's Markelle Fultz, and it's Wagner in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's who's out there for Orlando. Brogdon finds Murray. Shot clock at 5. The shot by Wainwright, no good. Orlando has gone 4 of 6 from three-point range thus far. Grant, it's fair to say this Magic team is still coming into its own as far as the youth on the roster.
Yeah, not a lot of NBA service time up and down the roster, but tons and tons of talent. I mean, they've done very well constructing the roster. Now to develop it, and they'll see the wins pile up.
Fultz passes to Ingles. Back to Fultz. Ingles with it. That one falls. Nice assist by Fultz.
Well, Markelle Fultz continues to develop his floor awareness. Passes like that will create all kinds of chemistry.
Williams with the screen. Brogdon from outside. Trailblazers keep it alive. Murray, shot is good.
Oh, beating everyone to the ball. Great activity on the offensive glass.
Orlando trailing here. Fultz with it. Now guarded by Brogdon.
Well, this has to contribute to Markelle Fultz's confidence. Showing right there he can get through the defense.
Oh, stolen by Harris. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, DeAndre Ayton has big goals. He said, quote, I want to be the best young two-way player in the league, controlling the game even if I'm not scoring the ball. Being everywhere, creating shots, rolling, blocking shots, just being in the paint, loud, communicating. That's my type of basketball.
He's got all the tools, Allie. Thanks for that. Good stuff there.
Yeah, he's just explosive. I mean, Scoot gets off the ground in a hurry and puts some emphasis on it, too.
Back to Fultz. And he converts the layup. Fultz has got 7 points.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Brogdon feeling it out a bit. Pass to Williams. Henderson outside. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to be on Gary Harris.
And just so savvy for a young player. Henderson is a nightmare to defend.
He hits the second from the line. And in most other draft classes, Scoot Henderson could have been a top pick.
Yeah, he has the talent and skill you want in a #1 overall pick. Circumstance of the class drops him down, but he has everything you look for in a franchise centerpiece.
Fultz can't get it to go.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
To the paint. And there's the rejection.
Wow, Joe Ingles sends it back twice on the pipes. Big-time defensive play.
Here's Brogdon. Nice D from Wagner.
He's got a great defensive mind. He gets good position and affects the release.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
And it's the Trailblazers on the break. And it's good. 2 points.
Malcolm Brogdon has been rock solid since he won the Rookie of the Year award. This guy's capable as a scorer, and what a pretty pass there.
Down low. Here's Ingles. The three from Suggs. Tips it, controls the rebound and the putback. Ingles has got 4 points now in the quarter.
That's a pure effort play. Nice tip in.
And that's a skill you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? And it's Brogdon missing. Orlando has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. They set the pick. There's Fultz with a three.
Well, we know Mo Wagner is a sweet shooting big, but right there he says, you know, I can get off my feet too.
Pass to Brogdon. The three is up. The rebound by Ingles. Orlando has gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. Harris against Brogdon. Wagner outside. Here's Suggs. It's stolen by Brogdon. Now the Blazers on the move. Murray passes to Brogdon. Brogdon with a nice finish down low.
Well, you love to see Malcolm Brogdon take advantage of that frame, capitalizing in close.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Harris passes to Suggs. Back to Harris. 6 to shoot. Wagner for 3. That falls. Nice setup by Harris. Harris has got 3 assists in the game. Brogdon from outside. Again, Brogdon missing. Gets it off. The shot that time not on target. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Magic out in front. They lead by a bucket. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Anthony Simons, he's been playing really well.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime. He has the ability to answer right back.
Checking out the group for Chauncey Billups to start the second half. Sharp teams with Thibault on the perimeter. Jeremy Grant out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Simons in at the point guard position. Unlike a lot of drafts, Grant, there wasn't a clear first overall pick in 2022 for the Magic.
Yeah, but I do think they nailed it, taking Paolo Banchero, a 6'10 playmaker. Banchero was Rookie of the Year, and he's certainly a player you can build around.
Pass to Thibault. Here's Sharp.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Orlando has gotten 6 of 11 threes to go in this game. Anthony against Simons. This one for 3. Wagner for 3. Knocks down the triple. And now a 9-point Orlando lead.
That's about trusting your instincts, knowing when the shot he wants to take is there and taking it in the catch and shoot, Mr. Wagner.
Three-pointer. And it's Portland with a rebound. Here's Thibault. Oh, no good. Unable to end this run. Here's Isaac. And he lobs it up to the rim. There's Simons with a three. He drains it. Made half his shots. He's 5 for 10 now.
With the defense trying to protect the interior, he pulls at the arc and drains it.
Anthony, left side. Fires for three. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Aiden's got 8 rebounds in the game. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
The Magic are still young, yes, but they are developing. Coach Jamal Mosley said, quote, "We're close to getting over the hump. These guys understand that you just have to stick with that process, the growth. It's just the belief system that these young men are starting to grow into."
He's really kept that positive environment. Thanks, Allie. And we've heard players asking for more clarity and accountability from the officials. Grant, you think they have a point?
Well, players often ask refs to explain calls, so they also want some clarity from the league whether the refs got it right. And that information oftentimes can help them make the proper adjustments moving forward.
Suggs is checked in for Isaac. Sharp. And give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
They've been aggressive during this run, but they've also played under control.
I think the communication on offense is working at every level right now. What a run for this group.
Anthony. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
You know, when it comes to Cole Anthony, Grant, we knew he'd be a good NBA player. Let's face it, we've heard about it from his dad for years as he's joined us on the media side.
BA, that's the truth. But who knows, maybe one day he'll end up in our industry as well. Maybe he's got the bloodlines to be pretty good on the mic like his old man.
Here's Simons. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Magic. Orlando has gone 7 of 15 from distance in this game. Inside, they swipe it. Here's Sharp, 12 points for him. Pass to Simons. And again, it's Portland with a 3.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Cole Anthony, a guy who has just tremendous feel for the game. He's obviously been around for the time he was very young. Just understands where the ball should be at all times. Good passer, aggressive scorer.
Simons against Anthony. Outside for Grant. Pass to Sharp. Rebounded by Suggs. Orlando leading. Harris passes to Anthony. Wagner outside. And he lobs it up top. Ooh, they pick off the pass. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. There's Simons with a 3. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
And Grant gets it to go. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Portland.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
And their fast break has also been a key metric in this one. They have had a significant advantage in transition over the course of this game.
At the line for the Magic.
And Anthony drops them both. Well, looking back, it wasn't too long ago, Grant. The Blazers had an 8-year playoff streak.
NBA, that's no easy task. Some great years, but couldn't get over the hump. Now I think it's time to reset and build around their youth.
Well, the athletic Jeremy Grant, so good at initiating contact, and gets the defense to react to his aggressiveness.
I know Orlando fans are excited about this young team they've got, Doris.
They certainly are, BA, and I think that's appropriate. You have seen the potential for success with some of their young pieces. Now, to me, it's about continuing to develop those particular pieces and making sure these fans are proud of the effort they give nightly.
So Orlando ends up going with a new group, and Wagner gets it to go.
Oh, that's all too easy for Franz Wagner. You see the angle he takes inside. Defense is in poor position.
At the line to the Trailblazers.
And he drops the first.
2 shots.
And so Simons nails both of them.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Wagner, the pass to Isaac. Back to Wagner. The kick out to Banchero. No good on the triple. On the wing, Simons. He's got 24. No good with the triple. Here's Fultz. And that one is hammered home.
Wow, Markelle Fultz finishing with power. This guy's confidence growing and growing.
Anthony Simons has been leading the charge for the Portland Trailblazers. He's been lighting it up tonight. 24 points. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Banchero plays the 4 with Carter Jr. at center. Franz Wagner out there with Markelle Fultz. And it's Suggs in at the 3. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. And that one's good. Sharp.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Thibault, that's good.
Yeah, you see the vision from Henderson. Just a terrific facilitator.
Carter, the pass to Banchero. Thibault against Wagner. Pass to Suggs. Launches it. Hits the three-pointer. Suggs has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
There's the double team with Carter. Out to the right wing. Here's Grant. Great D that time from Banchero. And so it's Carter who brings up the ball for the Magic. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Carter. For Portland, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Here's Henderson. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
2 shots.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart.
The previous play is under review.
The thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
For a free t-shirt.
Orlando making some changes. Isaac, he's checked in for Carter, and Cole Anthony subbed in for Suggs. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Well, Jamal Mosley was just reviewing the plan with his team. Well, coach is thrilled with their three-point shooting, saying in the huddle, guys, let's keep it up. Continue to shoot it from deep. It's working. They've been on fire from distance so far.
Okay, thank you, Allie. The first free throw is good.
You have to love how Scoot Henderson plays beyond his size. I mean, using the quickness and agility to get the better of bigger players. I mean, that's impressive for a young guy to be doing.
Anthony feeling it out a bit. No one near him. Good. And that makes him 6 for 9. A quality game for him so far.
Just a bad time for a defensive breakdown. And he really took advantage.
We call that execution, getting the ball to the right guy where he can do some damage. That looks like a lack of focus. You've got to question what he was trying to accomplish there.
And the Blazers making a change here. Simons checked in. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
You two players.
Jump ball.
Fires from the wing. And it's Orlando with a rebound.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Isaac, the pass to Banchero. Outside Fultz. The three is up. Williams grabs the board. Portland leading. And here's Simons. From downtown. Portland again missing.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Here's Isaac going inside. Counted.
Wow, evolving before our eyes. Jonathan Isaac wanting the big bucket. Go ahead.
It's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Trailblazers able to retain possession here. If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Drops in the three. Simons got 15 points here in the second half.
Yeah, there's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production. Markelle Fultz under duress. Big-time shot.
2 minutes.
Ran with a screen on Fultz. Simons with it. Fultz picks him up. Here's Thibault. Three-pointer off the mark. Orlando has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. And Anthony slams it in.
Paul Anthony's been around the game a long time, folks. Don't think he doesn't relish these opportunities.
The Trailblazers have gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the fourth quarter. Simons outside. Oh, rejected by Isaac.
You can see the long wingspan of Jonathan Isaac coming into play twice on the pipes.
Banchero against Thibault. Isaac outside. Over Williams. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Banchero has that clutch gene. He loves these opportunities.
Williams up top. Pass to Sharp. Outside for Grant. Here's Sharp. He connects!
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
And Isaac, here we go.
How about the young gun comfortable in the clutch? Jonathan Isaac delivering.
And it's Simons with the ball for Portland. There's 38 seconds left in the fourth. From deep three-point land. Oh, gets the three to fall.
Tremendous range. I mean, that'll stretch a defense thin. They can't go empty on any of their possessions from here on out.
And no time to waste. Not at this point in the game.
Here's Wagner. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Personal foul.
One of the better foul shooters on this team. Wagner is a good bet to come through here, guys.
And both free throws good for Wagner.
Well, this is the kind of player he is. The tougher the moment, the more he elevates his game.
Pass to Aiden. And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
That's just poor clock management defensively.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And the Magic making a change here. And the second of two is good. And that'll put him up two. Simons against Fultz. Wagner with a screen on Simons. Isaac outside to take the lead. Oh, that shot had a chance, but the all-or-nothing shot attempt is off the mark. So it's the Trailblazers taking the W in a close one. And this was an emotional win for them, no doubt about it.
Just a fan.
futures, Greg. Young stars hungry to prove themselves.
And Kevin, the hungrier, the better, if you ask me. When you've got all that youthful energy and ambition out on the court, very special things can happen.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. In at the small and power forwards, it's Thibault and Grant. Anthony Simons out there with Sharp. And it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Anthony Simons has proven himself as an effective and efficient scorer. Someone this team leans on to fill it up.
Cunningham drives in. Now the pass to Stewart. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And here's Ayton. He'll bring it up for the Portland Trail Blazers. Here's Simons. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Gotta be mindful of Anthony Simons. He looks to score close to the rim whenever he can.
And when we talk about the city of Detroit, Smitty, this is a town that loves their Pistons.
They have for quite some time. My city takes pride in their blue-collar working status, and they love watching their Pistons work hard for them. Sharp wants to go to the line. You gotta love his willingness to accept contact.
This is his first free throw of the game. And the Blazers, Steve, have made every attempt to put together a championship roster. But it's possible they may be heading in the other direction.
Yeah, Kevin, sometimes a rebuild comes your way, whether you like it or not. This is a proud franchise. They play to win, but they're going through some growing pains right now.
A merciless drive by Arcier, coming in fast and flying above the rim.
Out to the right wing. Grant for 3. Wiseman with the rebound. Here's Thompson, and Thompson throws it down.
And when he lets the athleticism take over, Thompson can do almost anything.
Simons surveying the D. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
And he comes up with the deuce.
I like how Isaiah Stewart found a teammate there. Impressive passing for a big.
3-pointer, Simons. Good on the 3-point shot. Simons has got 8.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop. Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
Here's Simons. That one goes in for him too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
Forcing his way through, Simons doesn't hold back against the inside defense.
Thompson sets the pick for Cunningham. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
The Pistons shooting their first foul shot of the game.
Smitty, even though the injuries limited Cade Cunningham in those first 2 seasons, his ceiling...
Cutting his way to a shot, Simons working at full speed.
Ivy on the wing, and stolen by Thibault.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
1:57 left to play in the first quarter, and it's good, 2 points.
Solid work from the interior. Sharp doesn't pass up these kinds of scoring opportunities.
Cunningham looking it over. Out to Thompson. Pass to Stewart. And Detroit with another turnover here.
Trailblazers ball.
.135 left here in the opening quarter. Things really clicking for him at the offensive end.
They're making good decisions, not wasting these opportunities.
Here's Thompson. The shot, no good. Simons with the defensive effort. Here's Sharp. Knocked loose.
I mean, you won't see this too often. Getting denied at the rim, he's likely to remember that one.
And then Cunningham with the dunk.
Woo, woo. Hey, Cunningham. That's nasty.
To the inside. Here's the power on that throwdown.
It's so good to watch Grant do his thing on offense. He loves leaping up and dropping the hammer.
Ayton in the corner. And here's Sharp. A three-pointer off the mark.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
You know what he did? He timed it well and did a good job of contesting without committing the foul.
Thompson with it, now guarded by Ayton. Here's Ivy, just 4 to shoot. Lays it up and banks it in.
This is what's terrific about Jaden Ivey. He has the size to do damage in there.
And the slam dunk by Simon.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
Cunningham's shot is off. What a performance from Anthony Simons. He has been the story for the Trailblazers. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
Tonight, early on, this team is saying, forget the analytics. Let's take mid-range shots. They can be easy points.
And I like the fact also that they're the ones that have forced the action. They've created a lot of offense by just attacking the rim.
We've got Bagley, Bogdanovich out there with Alec Burks. Then it's Durant. And it's Harris in at the small forward position. They're the group Detroit will start the second with. Murray down low. Working on Bagley. Murray, no good. Smitty, it ended up being a last place finish for the Detroit Pistons in 2023.
Hey, Kevin, it wasn't pretty. But on the flip side, it positioned them for an interesting offseason and some big draft possibilities.
It's Henderson on the wing. He's covered by Bogdanovich.
Crafty with the ball in his hands. Henderson with so many ways he can create space.
Here's Burks. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
And converted more than 4 out of every 5 free throw attempts last year, so just solid at the line.
And then Henderson with the jam.
Going to the rim is really where Henderson excels. He'll take on any defender at any time.
Outside Bogdanovich. Harris a screen on Henderson. Harris drives in. Williams with the block. Block at 6. He takes it in.
The handles of Burks really set him apart at 6'6". He's got some moves off the bounce.
Portland leading. Henderson with it. Murray outside. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. The Pistons have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Knocked away. And it's on a bound to the Pistons as Detroit retains possession. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Anthony Simons grew up under the tutelage of his father, whose workout regimen sometimes left his son in tears. Anthony said, "I didn't get real joy from working out until middle school. By high school, it was just a normal day. It was so ingrained into me, working out extra and getting up as many shots as possible." Kevin?
Well, it brought him here, David. Thank you so much for the story. They retain possession. Here's Henderson. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That's on Jalen Durant.
Half-holder type of player. Henderson fighting tooth and nail down low.
Scoot Henderson became the youngest G League player ever in 2021. Greg, he was only 17 then.
And Kevin really speaks to his abilities that he was ready for that near NBA level of competition at such an early age.
And oh, here we go with Henderson. And then Henderson with the dunk.
There's the basketball mind of Henderson working. Stayed ahead of the play for the score.
Bagley with the bucket.
Poor interior defense. If you play him soft, he's going to kill you.
How about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball? It's Brogdon on the wing. They get it back. Williams can't get it to go. The Pistons trailing. Right side Bagley. Harris setting the pick for Bogdanovic. Driving inside.
Good drive by Bojan Bogdanovic. Developed this nice move that he can attack the closeouts.
Here's Henderson. The layup off target. And so it's Burks bringing it up now for the Pistons. Bagley. And Bogdanovic kicks to Burks. Oh, good on the triple.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
And here's Brogdon from the arc. Traps in the tray. Brogdon's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Well, it's much easier to space the floor when you have effective shooters like Brogdon on your roster.
Williams with the block. And they get it back. Stolen by Henderson. There's 48 seconds left to play here in the half. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to go on Bojan Bogdanovic.
In a league of the best athletes in the world, Scoot Henderson stands out. He can just levitate in the air, blow by defenders. Scoot putting on a show.
And 1 point of focus for the Blazers. Steve, they're trying to be more disruptive defensively.
Yes, Kevin, blocks and steals can get you out and running. But when you don't have that, easy buckets are harder to come by, Kevin.
And Bogdanovic throws it down.
Well, you can't give Bogdanovic a lane to the rim. He takes off towards the rim and then just throws that one down with force. That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often. Got to run the clock and wait for the last shot.
Yes, you do, but it's a dilemma. If you get a great look earlier in the clock, do you take it?
Here's Bagley. Misses in close. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Trailblazers lead by 2. Live from Little Caesars Arena, you're watching 2K Sports.
31.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. One of the stories here, Anthony Simons getting it done today.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
On the floor for Portland, the wingman is Sharp and Thibault. Jeremy Grant is out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Simons in at the point guard.
And once Simons gets cooking, watch out because he's capable of dominating games all by himself.
Now here's Simons. He's got 16. Misses the 3. Here's Thompson. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Thompson's got the lead up to 2 now for the Pistons. And a big concern for players and coaches is the consistency of officiating. Greg, do you like that argument?
It's tough when one night something is a foul and the next night it isn't. There's some gray area, obviously, and it'd be good for the league to try and clarify how they want things called.
Here's Sharp. And another 3 for Portland.
No wonder Sharp was so open. Did you see where he shot that one from? Goodness.
Ivy passes to Stewart. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws. And here we go with the coach's challenge. A surprise in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can...
Previous play is under review.
You know, personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review.
The ruling on the floor stands.
Speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And that one falls for Ivy.
Talk about guys who hit the ground running. Jaden Ivey has been working hard non-stop to make a splash here in the league.
And Simons has got the ball here for the Trailblazers. It's a one-point game. He's still up. Now he is 9 of 10.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
Here's Ivy. And then Ivy with the jam.
Putting some spice on that one. Jaden Ivey really made that one hurt.
Simons against Thompson. Now, here's Sharp. He's guarded closely. Ayton sets the pick for Simons. And a miss there on the triple. The Pistons have gotten every shot that drops since halftime. They're 5 for 5 from the floor. Pass to Stewart. Now here's Wiseman, covered by Simons. The shot's good from Wiseman. And the Pistons lead by 1.
Now listen, we know Wiseman has a nice outside game, but inside there aren't too many guys who can match up with him physically.
Great open look there. Sharp's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Trailblazers.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
Ayton sets the pick for Simons. From outside, off the mark.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off. The speed makes Thompson such a threat with the ball in his hand.
Portland has gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. They set the pick. Simons, the pass to Sharp. Connects from three-point range. Sharp's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
That's the competitor in him. Close game. Let me have this one.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Pistons brought in Monty Williams to guide this team from the bottom. He said, I like those challenges, the process of building, seeing players get better, and understanding what it's like to navigate crunch time situations. For me to be able to come in now, it's part of this restoration. Kevin, Monty has plenty of work ahead.
Indeed he does, David. Thanks. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
I think they've looked to dump it down low as often as possible. And so far, they've been super successful using this attack.
And another thing, the defense didn't clog the lanes. They took full advantage with their ability to attack the paint on a lot of those possessions.
Now a timeout called by Portland. Joe Harris is checked in for the Pistons. Alec Burks comes in for Cunningham. Scoot Henderson's checked in for Portland. There's 42 seconds left in the third. Sharp, the pass to Grant. Trailblazers moving the ball around. And it's Sharp missing.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
Harris looking it over. It's good from long range. And it's a 4-point Piston lead.
And you can't give Harris any breathing room to shoot, especially when he's looking to fire the three ball.
And then Henderson with the jam.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
It's a tight contest. Those type of plays can fire up your team and swing momentum.
And some kind of switch must have been flipped at halftime because both teams are getting after it.
I would have loved to hear the coach's speech because they really took heed to it. Like you said, both
shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third quarter. Both teams putting up points. The Pistons on top, leading by 4. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Let me tell you, when you can run offense through your bigs, you give the defense just another thing it has to try and take away.
The assist goes to.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. We've got Durham. Bagley is out there with Harris. Then it's Thompson, and it's Burks in at the 1 spot. That's the group for Detroit right now. Henderson outside. Here's Sharp. Burks with the steal. And here we go. The Pistons fast break. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
He's a regular at the free throw line. Burks knows how to put the onus on the officials.
And when Burks is out there, they've got a player who can score from anywhere.
GA, he will make the defense work. It's hard to decide who to put on Alex Burke because of his versatility. Nice to have a guy with that kind of flexibility.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pistons. Eisman's checked in for Duran. Stewart comes in for Marvin Bagley. And it's Jaden Ivey in for Thompson. Ivey kicks to Stewart. Makes it off the glass. And the Pistons lead by 3.
They continue to battle out there, so close to taking the lead.
The direction this game is headed is going to come down to a couple key buckets by either team.
Right to the rim, aggressive approach when it matters most.
Coming down the stretch, you know this. You want to go to something that's bankable, that's as good as it gets.
Harris's shot is good.
Well, Wiseman's passing game is a work in progress, but he's smart enough to spot the wide open man there.
Passes it to Sharp. Rejected by Harris. High arcing shot. The shot by Stewart with no one around. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Stewart's got the lead up to 7 now for Detroit. And Simons has got the ball here for the Portland Trailblazers. Jacks up a 3. Rebound by the Pistons. Wiseman's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And there's the call on Matisse Thybulle. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. For the Pistons, Thompson, he's checked in for Joe Harris. And it's Cunningham in for Burks.
Substitution for your Pistons.
Now, here's Cunningham. Defense right on him. And the pass to Stewart. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Sinks the triple. And now it's a 10-point Piston lead.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
It's been tremendous job of play calling and execution. They just continue to increase this lead.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Grant sets a screen for Simon. And it's Jaden Ivey with the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Team second.
Simons against Thompson. Will it go? It's good, and the Pistons lead cut down now to just 7 on the basket from Simons.
Love the confident answer from Simons. Coming right back and getting his own triple.
Cunningham with it. Now defended by Grant. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Driving the lane. Cunningham outside. 6 on the shot clock. Stewart, a screen for Cunningham. The open shot by Stewart. No good off the back of the rim.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Screen by Grant. Here's Sharp. It's hauled in by Stewart. Stewart's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Cunningham finds Ivy. Takes a 3. And another 3 for Detroit.
For Cade, consistently knocking down threes, it'll open up the rest of the court.
3-pointer, Simon. And again, it's Portland with the 3.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Now, Ivy. Ivy with a screen for Cunningham. Back to Ivy. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. And Stewart gets it to go.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
Sharp the pass to Thibault. Simons from outside. The Trailblazers with the new shot clock. Pass to Thibault. Back to Simons. Clock at 6. And he drives in. Detroit with the rebound.
Wow. Now that's having a highlight reel in your mind. But in reality, it didn't work.
And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
Deep 2 from Thibault. Misses off the right iron. Cunningham for 3. Sinks the 3-pointer.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they've executed.
NBA tonight. These are two of the brightest young teams in the league.
You know, when it's all said and done, BA, these are squads that I expect to eventually play for titles. I mean, the talent is there. And, of course, it's all about gaining experience and gelling as a team.
A look at Orlando's opening lineup. At the 2 and the 3, it's Suggs and Wagner. Isaac in at the 4 with Carter Jr. playing the 5. And it's Anthony in at the point. Stewart the pass to Thompson. Stewart a screen on Wagner. Thompson. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. Grant, plenty of guys show up to the league, accomplished athletes. Asar Thompson is no exception.
Yeah, I mean, he and his twin brother Ahmed both possess elite explosiveness, BA. At 6'7" and a 7-foot wingspan, all the tools to succeed and the work ethic to make it happen. Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Back to Cunningham. Stewart outside from deep. Clock at 6. Let's go with a 3. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
How about Stewart stretching out the defense, and not something we see from him a ton of times.
Isaac's shot is off. Detroit with the ball. And here's Ivy from the arc. It's hauled in by Isaac.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Isaac with a screen on Ivy. Three-pointer, Anthony. Count it. All 3 of his attempts have gone in.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
The Pistons have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. It's Cunningham with a drive. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
This is such a great use of his ball handling skills and size. Cunningham makes a nice play.
These teams just feeling each other out.
Yeah, I love the spirit out there. Already 6 lead exchanges.
A nice shot by Ivy.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Back to Anthony. And stolen by Cunningham. To the middle. And the Pistons pushing it up now.
And good job by Ivy, able to spot the big opening on the floor.
Talking about the Detroit Pistons, this is a team that has lacked star power recently, Brent.
Well, they've drafted some guys that are still hoping to be potential stars in the league. And BA, there might be a couple guys on that roster right now that can do that. But front office is trying to find somebody where they can put a stake in the ground and say, this is our star, and this is who we're moving forward with.
Pass to Suggs. Fires the 3, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Yeah, good to see Suggs bury the triple. This will only help with his confidence.
And here they come. Three-pointer, Anthony. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Oh, rejected by Isaac.
Yeah, great length from Isaac. He gets the hand up, gets a piece using that big wingspan.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Magic.
First free throw is good.
Anthony. Cole. Anthony. 2 shots.
And Anthony drops them both.
A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Here's Cunningham. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
I like how Cunningham just refuses to settle on the play. He gets his shot off and then gets himself fouled.
Both free throws good from Cunningham. The Magic have gone 6 of 7 and looking good. Anthony against Cunningham. Outside Carter. Pass to Suggs. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
And I like the shot selection. Suggs recognizes when to look to score inside.
All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Magic.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance. So knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
Well, not only that, but you love how unselfish they've been to start this game. That's going to get all the guys in a great flow and feeling good. So moving that ball around and scoring off assists, It's a nice way to play.
And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the Detroit Pistons. 7-point differential. A nice shot by Ivy.
Just so athletic. Jaden took one look at that gap and say, that's mine.
The Magic have gone an impressive 8 of 9. Anthony against Cunningham. The 3-ball. Anthony misses.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pistons will retain possession. Ivy passes to Stewart. Tries to keep it alive. And they're on the run. Here's Suggs. Kicks it out to Isaac. There's the 3. Hits the trifecta.
And he did that so well in college. Suggs sharing it well in the league, too.
Detroit has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. It's Cunningham with a drive. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
A strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Isaac outside. Carter, a screen on Stewart. The 3. And again, it's Orlando with a 3.
And this is why so many love Isaac. Almost 7 feet tall, able to space the floor, too, with his three-point shot.
Cole Anthony, he's been the guy making things happen for Orlando. Absolutely. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And for the Magic guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, it's simple. I mean, they started off strong, and they've been hot from beyond the arc since the get-go.
They just couldn't seem to know what it was that they needed to do and how to stick them from outside. The defense pretty lost.
They've got Duren. Alec Burks is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. Then there's James Wiseman, and it's Harris in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group for Detroit starting the second. They get it back. Wagner on the wing. Here's the 3. He drops it from range. Wagner's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Wagner's gone 1 for 2 from deep. Harris outside. Here's Duren, defended by Wagner. Harris against Harris. 6 on the shot clock. Wiseman. Oh, Wiseman using his size.
And good job working that play and getting into his shooting position. Wiseman pays that one off.
Wagner with a screen on Burks. Wagner outside. Here's Banchero outside for Fultz. And another basket for Orlando. In this era of positionless basketball, versatile wings are in high demand, Brent.
Yep, every team in the league, BA, looking for that guy between 6'7" and 6'8" that has a lot of skill and can defend multiple positions, space the floor, shoot threes, and make plays. So becoming a complete basketball player at that position is something that is really coveted by front offices.
Here's Fultz. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, Bogdanovic may not be a star, but he has respect. All-star Kevin Durant said, quote, guys like him challenge you with their fundamentals. He can dribble, shoot, and pass. He's methodical and efficient with his movements. A guy like that can play with his brain and also with his skills. It presents a unique challenge. Brian?
Boy, that is the truth. Nice stuff there, Allie. Thank you.
Talk about solid debut games. How about Jalen Duren's intro to the league in 2022?
Yeah, welcome to the NBA. I thought this was supposed to be a step up in competition, Grant. And Duren goes out there and does it. Double-double on his first outing. And that's how you like to arrive. Announce yourself to the NBA, young fella. Good decision there by Bogdanovic. Solid at noticing when the defenses overcommit.
And Carroll passes to Ingles. And Carroll right side. And Carroll down the lane. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. It'll go on Joe Harris.
At the line for the Magic, Banchero, Paolo.
He gets to the line a lot. Banchero knows that and works on those shots at practice.
Here's Harris. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. Harris has got 6 points.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
The three from Banchero. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Magic lead by 9.
Ooh, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Here's Harris driving inside, and he lays it up and in. Harris has got 8 here in this quarter.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
Wagner, the pass to Banchero. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Back to Wagner. The Magic need to put one up here. Orlando calls timeout. Throughout his career, Alec Burks has been a reliable scorer off the bench, Brent.
Yeah, has proven himself, BA, as a bench guy that around the league front offices has identified as a guy that can come in and impact you immediately on the offensive end of the floor. This is a veteran presence in the locker room that a lot of teams are looking for.
1:24 left to play in the first half of basketball. And it's Wiseman with the rebound. The Pistons trailing. Outside Bogdanovich. Here's Duran. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
And that was just moving the ball quickly. And he's rewarded at the end with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down. But when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Wow, Banchero using his size to find a path to the rim.
Tipped away. Stolen by Ingles. To the inside, Wagner, and he jams it home with authority.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
And the gamble paying off.
Harris outside. 34 seconds left in the second. Here's Duran. And that one's good. A nice job on the glass as they picked up 2 on the second effort.
Wow, he really fires up his team with his ability to extend possessions.
Banchero outside. The Pistons clear it. Harris finds Wiseman. Outside Burks. Out of bounds. It'll be Orlando's ball.
That's just poor communication between those two. The passer has to make sure his teammate is established, and the teammate has to know the pass is coming. See, that's communication.
Here's Fultz. Here's Wagner. And so that's the end of the first half. It's the Magic up by 7. Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break, ready for the third quarter. Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. One of the stories here, Cole Anthony. Man, is he getting it done today.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
On the court for the Magic, at the 2 and the 3, it's Suggs and Wagner. Isaac in at the 4 with Carter Jr. playing the 5. And it's Anthony in at the point guard position. And it's Wagner missing. And so Cunningham will bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. Trailing by 5. A nice shot by Ivy.
Well, if the corner is what they're going to give Ivy, he'll take it fearless when shooting that 3.
It's Anthony on the take. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
You know, we just love to start the second half this way. What a play call.
Halftime talks can go all over the board, but right there coming out, that's the way you want to start the half. Be aggressive.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
And with Ivy, you get this relentless energy. He plays hard every minute he's on the floor.
Anthony right side. Pass to Isaac. Picked by Isaac. To the paint. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Isaac's got 8.
And in that two-man action there, Isaac's someone you need to track. I mean, he is really dangerous after rolling off the pick.
And he throws it down with one hand.
Get up there, young fella. Sometimes as a point guard, you got to take it yourself.
Well, it's okay to be selfish when you can flush it like that.
Well, if he's calling his own number, there's a reason for it. There you respect the decision-making from him out there.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Cade Cunningham was the Pistons' #1 overall pick in 2021, but he knows recognition comes with success. He said, nobody will care until you're winning. I think that's the next step for us. We're trying to take that challenge. It's us versus everybody. Brian, the Pistons, a young and scrappy team, are embracing the challenge.
Yes, they are. Thanks, Allie. Orlando's gotten 7 of 12 three-point attempts to fall. Here's Wagner. The putback. Rebound Detroit. Right now, firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, there's a nice flow to this offense right now.
There's Cunningham with a 3. Another 3 for Detroit.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it.
And a quality find there by Isaac. It's really nice to see a big guy watching the floor for opportunities like that.
Cunningham outside. Knocked away. It's stolen by Isaac. It's a one-on-one situation. And the dunk by Isaac. Here in the second half, this game's still nip and tuck.
Just an insane amount of lead changes. The fans are getting their money's worth.
Second personal foul. Team second.
Now Cunningham. He's got 14. The 3. Oh, the range of Cunningham.
Cade Cunningham has it going. He's playing with tremendous confidence.
Anthony outside. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Anthony's got 18.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Cade gets going. Three-pointer Stewart. The shot's good on the assist by Cunningham. And the Pistons lead by 3.
And Stewart just preparing himself ahead of the catch to be in rhythm for that jumper.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Picked by Stewart. Cunningham passes to Thompson. 6 to shoot. To the left wing. The Pistons need to get one up quick. Bagley, no good. The Magic have gotten 6 of 10 shots to fall in this third quarter. Anthony, the pass to Carter, and it's slammed in by Carter.
You love the show of force from Carter Jr. He's not messing around when he gets the ball down there.
Cunningham. Ooh, Cunningham out on the front foot.
Get up there, young fella. Sometimes as a point guard, you got to take it yourself.
Well, it's okay to be selfish when you can flush it like that.
Well, if he's calling his own number, there's a reason for it. There you respect the decision-making from him out there.
And there's contact. And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants him to take another look at the monitor.
People were worried that this was slow.
The previous play is
game. The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back.
the ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Orlando making some changes. Banchero comes in for Isaac, and Okiki subbed in for Wagner. That free throw is good from Thompson. And he can't hit the second. And it's Anthony with the ball for the Orlando Magic. Inside, here's Banchero. Pass to Anthony. comes true. He's now 9 of 10.
Love his shot selection. Good at taking quality shots. Whether he's defended or open, he knows how to knock those down.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Stewart, left side. Ooh, solid defense from Anthony.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Misses from close range.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
Cole Anthony, he's been the guy making things happen for Orlando. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Ivy at the 2 with Thompson at the 3. Marvin Bagley is out there with Isaiah Stewart. And it's Cunningham in at the 1. That's the group for Detroit right now. And the Pistons going with a whole new group out there. And the Magic making a change here. Oh, stolen by Fultz. The finish! And the finish on the break with the slam.
And this is not the time to be giving up turnovers. Those points could end up being a deciding factor in this game.
Here's Burks. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, B.A.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team. And it's Wagner missing. Detroit has gotten 6 of 10 three-pointers to drop. Bogdanovich passes to Harris. Fires the 3, and he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
That's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
Banchero against Wiseman. Yes, Paolo Banchero for 2.
A combination of brute force and skill on the interior. Paolo Banchero almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
The Pistons trailing. Out to Harris. Outside Bogdanovich. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Harris. Burks for 3. And it's Harris with the rebound. For Orlando, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Oh, Kiki's shot is good.
Pretty good instincts right there from Harris. He sees the defense moving, and then he just spotted the open guy.
Here's Burks. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
The Pistons have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. And it's Wiseman with the jam.
Interesting choice as the big man Wiseman gets out on the break and still finishes. Impressive.
Burks against Fultz. Down low. Over to the left wing. Here's Banchero. And the foul is called. And they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
And even these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Now on the court, it's your hot spot. Everybody get down.
And a new group getting ready for the Pistons. Stewart, he's checked in for Duran. Thompson comes in for Wiseman. Ivy's checked in for Bogdanovich. And Cade Cunningham subbed in for Burks. So Orlando going with an almost entire new group here. Isaac, he's checked in for Wagner. Wagner comes in for Okiki. Suggs is checked in for Harris. And Anthony subbed in for Fultz. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Monty Williams was going over with his team. He told the team he has complete faith in them, saying, we're right there, now we just got to make that push and really take hold of the game. We can do that. To me, it looked like his players are on the same page with him. Guys, back to you.
Allie, thank you.
Putting this team on his back. I love seeing Suggs take charge like this.
Cunningham with the ball. Wagner picks him up. Stewart, the pass to Harris. Picked by Stewart. Cunningham outside. Shot clock at 6. The 3. It's hauled in by Isaac. Orlando leading. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Anthony in the post. He's against Stewart. Drains the triple. Isaac's got 9 points here in the second half.
Yeah, stepping up when his team needs a bucket. Isaac relishes being in these situations.
Stewart outside. Harris against Wagner. 4-3. Harris misses.
Yeah, not a fan of that one, guys. If he wants to help his team cut into this deficit, he should not be attempting those kind of shots.
Isaac with it. Picked up by Cunningham. Isaac, the pass to Suggs. Harris against Anthony. Isaac outside. Pass to Suggs. Fires the 3. Rebounded by the Pistons.
And not a moment to lose on this possession.
Time is not on their side right now. They're aware.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. There's Cunningham with a 3. And it's in. And that one brings them within 1.
Now that's one to remember. What an impact on the game.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
Now here's Anthony. On the wing, Isaac. Back to Anthony. Pass to Suggs. Isaac, right side. Money!
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Detroit calls timeout. Guys, what do you think?
They need to find a 3 fast. A 0 hesitation look. Tough, but not impossible.
There's Cunningham with a 3. Oh, he had a chance there to send it to OT, but they come up empty-handed. So
most athletic in the NBA.
And I don't know if it'll be a track meet, but it will be an up-tempo game. And that's the only way these teams know how to play.
A look at the Magic starting group. Outside the wings are Suggs and Wagner. A post pairing, Isaac and Carter Jr. And it's Anthony in at the point guard position. And staying with the play, Anthony.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Who's watching here? Simons with the ball. Isaac picks him up. Grant the pass to Thibault. Anthony on the double team to the paint. And then Sharp with the dunk.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
Here are the Magic now. Portland making their last shot. Suggs dishes to Anthony. Shot clock at 5. Orlando needs to get off a shot. And there's Suggs on the assist by Isaac.
You know, it's not his greatest strength. He's got a lot of different things that he's good at, but Suggs will hit the three if you give it to him.
Mark, in recent years, Orlando's been one of the league's bigger teams.
Well, you can see clearly, Kevin, that the front office prioritizes length. You don't ever have to really worry about them playing small ball.
Orlando's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And then Carter with the dunk.
With obvious length and jumping ability, Carter Jr. can get it coin above the rim and make it look easy.
Here's Simon. Oh, what a finish!
Good.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrap.
Just a remarkable gem. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now.
Platinum level highlight reel material. That is Showtime stuff there.
Now, here's Simons. And the slam dunk by Simons.
Oh, why, dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points.
A lot of bounceability there, guys. I mean, well above the rim. That's what makes him dangerous.
Oh, fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly.
Either that, guys, or he wanted the photographers to get a good shot of him.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Isaac outside. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
You know, Isaac doesn't mess around close to the rim. When he's got good position, he's forcing the defense to foul.
That's good from Isaac. HEA, you went to back-to-back conference finals with Portland. What's it like playing here?
I mean, this building is as loud as any in the NBA. The fans are tremendous, very loyal. I really enjoyed my time here in Rip City.
Now, here's Ayton. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Here's Carter, and then Carter with the dunk.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
And Isaac comes to help. And it's Jonathan Isaac with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Grant outside. Takes it inside, and the dunk by Grant.
Oh, they matched the slam at one end with an even bigger one at the other.
Ooh, maybe we'll get another one on this trip.
Why not? I say keep them coming.
Suggs out to Carter. Wagner outside. And there's the call on DeAndre Ayton. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Carter against Ayton. Carter, the pass to Isaac. Shot clock at 6.
I'll tell you what, Ayton is a very good defender. Moves his feet well and has the length to alter shots.
Pass to Simons. Into the lane. Nice defense from Wagner.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. On that one, they were there.
Well, I think that pass caught him off guard, but he showed us board hands too.
And so Ayton will bring it up for the Trailblazers. Trailing by 2. Here's Simons. That's in, and that's his 4th basket of the night. He's taken 7 shots, a solid 57%.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Isaac passes to Anthony, and that one, good. Anthony's got his 2nd basket of the game.
Really easy to appreciate Isaac. I mean, a solid teammate who's always ready to share the sugar.
And Simons wide open. He'll fire. The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. Magic lead by... And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And from what we've seen from Orlando, what do you guys see?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
So on the floor for Orlando, Harris is out there with Fultz. Then there's Wagner. And it's Joe Ingles. And it's Banchero in at the power forward. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
On defense, Portland. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Love that attacking mentality from Banchero on the glass, getting after it for the second chance.
Greg, here he is, the first overall pick of the 2022 draft, Paolo Banchero.
And the top pick because he's a 6'10 playmaker. Banchero has a tremendous feel for the game, great vision, passing it, and endless potential offensively.
Now Henderson, following the miss by Gary Harris from deep. Henderson against Ingles. Good on that shot. And with that, the Magic lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Henderson. Here he goes. Out to Harris. Stolen by Brogdon. The pass to Henderson. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. And this game is tied up now.
And for an undersized player, Henderson can still do damage inside. He's got a nice combination of power and finesse.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, there's a new era in Portland with number 3 pick Scoot Henderson viewed as the franchise player of the future. He says, I'm going to embrace it. I've got a lot of responsibility, but it just comes with the work ethic. I always fall back on getting in the gym. I'm determined to be the best version of myself. Kevin, back to you.
I love the fact, David, don't you, that he wants to be great. That was a terrific report. Thank you. 6 to shoot. And then Williams slams it in.
You know, something that Williams does so well as soon as he has inside positioning, he just goes for the finish.
Now, here's Wagner. Nothing on the board. Henderson against Fultz. Inside. Wagner on the wing. Hits it from three-point range. And the Magic lead by 1. So, Clark, here we are, adding tournaments in the Summer League, the in-season, the play-in tournament. The league is creating more elimination-type games in the schedule.
Yeah, you know, I think it's been good. Well received. It's enhanced the games. I think the fans enjoy it. I think the players actually enjoy it, particularly the young players, because they've seen it in other sports leagues. So competing under higher pressure for greater stakes more often, I think overall is a good thing.
Here's Harris. The Blazers hitting the bucket, and it goes down 2 points.
For a young player, I like the way Fultz sees the floor. He knows and feels when a guy is open.
Here's Henderson. Then jammed down as he goes right over Paolo Banchero.
And the acrobatic jam. Henderson showing the league what he can do at the rim.
Orlando moving the ball around. .130 left in the first half of the game. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Now it's a 3-point Portland lead. Hey, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Blazers.
Their defense has been so aggressive right out of the gate, wasting no time shutting shooters down here with authority.
You know, another point I'd like to add is that they've had tremendous success early on converting turnovers and turning those into points.
By the Blazers Breaker Dance Crew.
1:19 left now here in the second. Here's Okeke. Still scoreless. Here's Fultz. That's tipped.
And what Scoot lacks in size, he makes up for with activity and athleticism on the defensive end.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Here's Henderson. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. Henderson's got the lead up to 3 now for the Trailblazers. Harris finds Wagner. Now Fultz. And the layup's good off the glass.
And, you know, Fultz is highly skilled as an offensive player. When he gets this kind of positioning inside, it's a wrap.
Fultz brings the double team. In the corner, Murray with it. Beyond the arc. Banchero grabs the board. And here's Banchero. He'll bring it up for the Magic. Good work there as it goes. Okeke's got his first basket. 6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
Already a gifted passer. Henderson has solid vision for such a young player.
Stolen by Brogdon. And now Portland on the break. Outside Williams. And here is Brogdon. Fires the 3. 4 seconds left. And Williams with the stuff.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
Portland foul. Robert Williams. First personal foul. Substitution on the court.
Poke loose, and that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Portland out in front. They're up by 3. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You look at Scoot Henderson in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
You know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
The wingmen, it's Sharp and Thibault. Ayton is out there with Jeremy Grant, and it's Simons in at the 1. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Off and running right off the bat here to start the second half.
That's exactly what they want. Get him into the offensive flow right away and then keep it going.
So Clark, looking back at the 2021 draft, Franz Wagner, the 8th overall pick.
And, you know, he very well might turn out to be the best of the bunch, Kevin. He's 6'9", really can shoot it. But I think his activity and playmaking, perhaps his best attributes. Creates for others as a 6'9" wing guy, and that's valuable for any team.
And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Isaac.
I like watching Grant work hard on the defensive end. He puts great effort into that end of the floor. He's good at pestering whoever he happens to be on, and his long reach helps him do that.
3-pointer, Simons. It's hauled in by the Magic. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Here's Isaac. And the three off target. Trailblazers leading by 4. Ayton sets the pick for Simons. Drills the three-pointer. Simons has got 8 points here in this quarter.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Scoot Henderson spent 2 years with the G League Ignite team after graduating a year early from high school. He said, "It's my path. Since I was a kid, competing at the highest level in the world has been my main goal. Becoming the youngest professional American basketball player is just icing on the cake." Kevin, for him, it's all about ODD. Overly determined to dominate. Back to you.
I love it. DA, thank you so much. Now, Simons. Following the miss by Jeremy Grant from deep. Going inside, and he uses the glass on the lane. And now it's a 9-point Trailblazer lead.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
Wagner wide open. Nailed from three-point land. Wagner's got 5 now.
Attacking right away. Once Wagner has the ball, he doesn't even think about it. Take it and go.
To the middle. Here's Ayton. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. And the Trailblazers lead by 8. The three from Anthony. Hits the three-point bomb. 9 points in the game so far.
You just know from a very young age, Cole Anthony's been perfecting that three-point shot. Maybe like his dad. His dad was kind of a pedestrian three-point shooter.
Plenty of daylight on that shot.
And this is the game plan for him, and he's a big part of their floor space.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And that one's good. Thibault.
Great idea to pull up and take the transition three there. The D was in position to block his path to the hoop if he took it inside.
For this young Orlando team, last season GA was a huge step forward.
A 12-win improvement, taking a giant step forward offensively. Their top 5 scorers, all under 25 years old, a very bright future in Orlando.
Now, here's Thibault. Cole Anthony unable to get his last shot to go in. Three-pointer, Simons. And again, it's Portland with the 3.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Now here's Anthony. 9 points in the game so far. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Portland keeps it going. A new 14-second shot clock. Here's Simons. Again, the Trailblazers score.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
Yeah, and you know, that is some shaky and shoddy defensive work. They got to tighten it up.
Chalk up 2 there.
Wagner, he'll find the wide open teammate more often than not. Heady player.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland. So Portland ends up going with the new group.
Substitution on the court.
Portland leading by 14. To the wing right side. Murray for 3. And it's Wagner with the rebound. Orlando's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Such a wide open look. Harris has got his second basket. And for Portland, they're shooting 65%, an outstanding offensive display from them. Williams kicks to Murray. To the left side wing. Wainwright. Portland no good that time either. Ingles finds Harris. Wagner outside. Over Williams. And no good on the last second attempt this time. What a performance from Anthony Simons. He has been... And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And so in the game for the Magic, we've got Gary Harris. Banchero is out there with Joe Ingles. Then there's Mo Wagner. And it's Fultz in at the point. And the Trailblazers with possession here. Following the miss by Gary Harris from deep.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
That one's in there, and the Portland lead is cut down now to just 12 points with the basket from Ingles. Brogdon the pass to Henderson. Outside to Brogdon. Here's Wainwright. And good. Coming on the assist by Brogdon. Brogdon's got 4 assists in the game. Here's the three. Ingles can't get it to go.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
That's tipped. The Magic trail by 15. Here's Banchero. And he drops it in from the low post. And it's 6 points for Paolo Banchero.
Surveying the floor, Gary Harris recognizes when his teammates have open looks and gets it to him.
Now a timeout called by Portland. So it's both teams making substitutions here. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Guys, over the break, Chauncey Billups had some advice for his team. Now, his perspective was to play like we're behind. He said that's the energy we need right now.
And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the official.
At the line for your and I think when it comes to some of the more... The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
People have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking and the game continues on.
And he knocks down the first one. And Simons drops them both.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Here's Anthony. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on 8.
And Anthony has no off switch, which I like. He's adept at attacking defenses and drawing fouls.
Robert Williams, he's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. And both free throws good for Anthony. And Simons has got the ball here for Portland. Then jammed down as it goes right over Paolo Banchero.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
Feeds it to Suggs. Isaac controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Well, you have to keep Isaac off the boards. I mean, when he's that close to the rim and has good position, he's a threat to grab a bunch of rebounds.
It's good.
And he should thank the Chief for those 2 points. Nobody paid much attention to him on that play.
Stolen by Grant. Out to the right wing. Here's Sharp. Good on the triple. And the Trailblazers lead by 18. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Blazers.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issue defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
And boy, it just seems like they are blocking everything. All throughout this game, they have just wreaked havoc defensively.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
You know what? Teams can get a little three-happy down the stretch sometimes, letting it fly.
2 minutes in the game. 2 minutes.
From deep. And it's Orlando with the rebound.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Back to Simons. That one doesn't go.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
And it's Wagner missing. Trailblazers leading by 21.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now
for the Trailblazers.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Anthony Simons.
Well, you have to marvel at how well he picked apart that defense repeatedly. He found the right guy in the right spot at the right time.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Anthony Simons.
And guys, no doubt who our pick is going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
The lift he got from this home crowd has been obvious. There's nothing fans love more than getting a big game out of someone other than one of their stars.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. No good on the three. On offense, here are the Magic. And here's Anthony for three. Drills it from outside.
This has been Anthony's night for sure. Everything going exactly right for him at the offensive end.
Out to the wing. Here's Sharp. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just...
players. What do you think it'll take for them to reach their full potential?
The answer, BA, patience. It can take a few years to get your footing in this league. These young players just need time to develop individually and as a team.
A look at the Pistons starting group. Isaiah Stewart out there with Thompson. Then there's Bojan Bogdanovic. Then it's Wiseman. And it's Cunningham in at the point. To the middle. Here's Graham. Oh, Graham throws it down.
Moving the ball with conviction. Simon's dropping a dime.
Here's Cunningham. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee!
Thompson, that falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham.
Good work down low. I mean, I like how confident Thompson is from this area.
Simons passes to Graham. Banked it in off the glass.
And you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
Count it.
So slithery and hard to stop on the drive. Cunningham just knows how to maneuver through defenses.
Well, they gave him the nickname Inferno. Anthony Simons can really take over a game.
BA, when he's hot, watch out. Lights out shooting ability, and he can slice up a D with the best of them.
And the first one at the line is good. Well, you look at the length and athleticism of this young Pistons roster, Grant. Quite the foundation.
Yeah, BA. I mean, those are things you can't teach. So the rate at which this new look coaching staff develops that will determine just how quickly they can deliver on that innate capability.
For Cade, consistently knocking down threes, it'll open up the rest of the court.
Here's Simons. Count it. And that shot gets him in the books. He's 1 for 3.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
The ball's knocked loose. Cunningham passes to Stewart. And finished off by Stewart.
Beautiful pass. At his size, Cunningham sees the whole floor.
Pistons foul. Thompson. First personal foul. Second team foul.
There's Simons with a 3. Rebounded by the Pistons. Outside Bogdanovic. Wiseman, a screen on Simons. Bogdanovic passes to Wiseman. And it's Wiseman with the jam.
I like how simple Bogdanovic keeps things on offense, taking what the defense gives up.
Here's Simons. Carries it down low. Simons got 6. Here's Cunningham. 7 points in the game. Stewart, screen on Thibault. Here's Cunningham. Here he goes.
Nice read by K. Sees an opening before anyone can react.
And here's Simons outside. That one drops. 3 for 6 now.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
The Pistons leading. Cunningham, right side. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Excellent footwork and handles, getting Cunningham right around the defender.
Here's Sharp. Thompson with the block. And it's going to be out of bounds. Portland will have another go.
Blazers ball.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Thibault finds Simons. Good work there as it goes. He's got 11.
Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
Launches a 3. And Ayton pulls it down. And Ayton has got the ball here for Portland. Trailing by 2. Pass to Graham. Launches it. Unable to get that one. For Detroit, they've gone an impressive 8 of 9. Cunningham passes to Thompson. Back to Cunningham. Wiseman, a screen on Simons. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
This is why Cade Cunningham was selected #1. Such a special talent.
Pass to Sharp. There's 45 seconds left in the first. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Boy, oh boy. Both teams lighting it up to start this game.
And you wonder how long they can keep it going. At some point, you expect the defense will adjust.
And Thompson gets it to go.
And his teammates appreciate the unselfishness. Bogdanovich willing to get it to his open guys.
23 seconds left in the first. It's Sharp on the wing. He's watched by Cunningham. The shot's good.
Every now and then, Sharp stretches himself and goes for these mid-range J's.
Here's Cunningham. He's got 13. Puts up a deep 3. It doesn't go for him.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space.
The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. Pistons ahead. They're up by 2. And the second quarter is on its way when we return. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
For me, they made a point to attack inside early in the game, and it's paid off for them. A lot of solid looks in the paint.
You also have to commend them for their fearless attitude offensively. They've been productive when driving to the basket.
Scoot Henderson out there with Malcolm Brogdon. Then there's Robert Williams, and it's Murray, and it's Wainwright in at the small forward position. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. Here's Henderson, and he hits it to tie the game.
Even in his first year, Henderson doesn't mind being the instigator, going right at you, pressing the action.
And when it comes to offbeat cities, look no further than Portland, Oregon.
They do things a little different, but the Blazer players, including me, love playing here. They embrace how unique a city Portland is.
Henderson, the pass to Williams. Second chance shot. Oh, Williams getting after it on the glass.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Reason why, lack of focus, lack of communication, which led to second chance points.
Harris passes to Bagley. Harris a screen. And Scoot Henderson picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Ivy finds Harris. Back to Ivy. Harris a screen on Brogdon. Here's Ivy. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Let Jaden Ivey get to the rim, and he will do damage. He's got some serious hang time.
Henderson, right side. Good.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
And Grant, you talked about it early in your playing days, blaming yourself for the Pistons not winning. Talk about that pressure on the best player to deliver wins.
Well, B.A., the pressure's real, and it's tough to keep perspective and just control what you can control. When you're tasked with leading a team to victory, you expect it first and foremost from yourself.
Henderson, left side. Oh, he misses the go-ahead basket. Detroit has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Brian, Scoot Henderson left high school early to pursue his basketball dreams. He missed out on a few things along the way, but he said, I feel I moved past all that, honestly. I have one goal. Everything else can wait. People that are going to prom, they're going to be there. The toughest part is just staying my age, but also being older than I am. Brian?
Allie, you look at him, mature beyond his years. Thank you. Ivy's shot is off.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Well, Smitty, we're used to seeing NBA father-son combos, but how about the Ivies?
Yes, B.A. Jaden is the son of a former WNBA star, Neil Ivy, a big-time Division I head coach. She schooled Jaden in the driveway. So much fun seeing the mother-son pro connection.
Smitty, Portland had that streak of 8 straight playoff appearances. Now they've missed out 2 years in a row.
It's a talented B.A. but frustrated group in Portland. But you know what? They'll be back. He is definitely disappointed. He couldn't put his team up in front, but at least he knotted this one up.
It's the little plays like that that can make all the difference. Not boxing out on free throws is a killer.
Burks against Henderson. A minute 42 left to play in the second quarter. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. To the paint. And stolen by Williams. Here's Wainwright. And it's off from three-point range. The Pistons have gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. Here's Burks. A shot from the low post is good. And now a 4-point Pistons lead.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
And here's Henderson. He's got 5. Right wing. 6 to shoot. Pass to Wainwright from the arc. Portland again missing. For Detroit, they've gotten over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second. Ivy outside. Bagley for 3. And it's Portland with a rebound.
Defensively, it's hard to account for everything. They gambled off him, and it worked.
Outside Brogdon. Picked by Murray. Brogdon with a strong finish.
Well, Brogdon was not messing around there. The defense is right up on him, and he still finds the finish.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. The 3, here's Harris. They grab their own miss. Outside Burks. The rebound by Wainwright.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
Henderson. Soft touch off the glass. Henderson's got 7 points for the quarter.
And that's Henderson's game. Get downhill, young man. Beat the defender to the spot.
It's all tied up in Portland. And time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Nice game. Great performance by Cade Cunningham.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
Kicking off the second half, here's Monty Williams, 5. Isaiah Stewart out there with Wiseman. Then there's Cunningham. Then it's Thompson. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 2. And it's Simons missing. And here's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. The lead is 2. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
Powerful jam by Cunningham, letting everyone know he can get physical.
And James Wiseman gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Ayton with a screen. Simons passes to Thibault. Ayton, a screen on Thompson. 5 to shoot. Simons' shot is good.
I bet coach is loving what Anthony Simons is doing. Always nice to see a scorer at his best.
Well, Greg, given the proud history of the Pistons, the teens were an especially rough decade for them.
Yeah, I mean, nothing much went right for them. But I'll say this for Detroit fans, they never give up on their team. It's as faithful a fan base as you'll find. Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Thompson with a steal. And here comes the break. Cade on the move. And the big dunk at the end of the break.
I love how quickly Cunningham gets down the floor. Beat everyone to the spot.
And out of bounds, Detroit will have it.
Boy, if you're the coach, you hate to see that kind of miscommunication between your guys.
And how about that replay? Man, you got to appreciate the hustle on defense.
Oh, amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
They've been taking care of business.
Especially at the offensive end, where they've been totally in sync.
Cunningham, a screen on Thibault. Back to Cunningham. Stewart outside, fires from deep. The shot's good on the assist by Cunningham. Cunningham's got 3 assists now in this one.
Ready for action. Stewart just needed the ball, and then he's good to go.
And here's Simons outside. And he's now 6 for 11 after that one.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
What it was, they are getting better shots, which has gotten them into a rhythm, and they're knocking down everything.
Defensive mix-up there. He's the last guy you want to leave open.
Cunningham going to work inside.
Aggressive shot from Cunningham inside, getting to that point-blank shot.
Here's Simons into the lane. Rebound Detroit. Wiseman's got 4 rebounds now. All right, a moment here about James Wiseman, a center with considerable talent.
PA, I love to see him put it all together because this guy has potential to be an impactful player for the long haul.
Stewart, a screen on Thibault, and here's Cunningham outside. Again, the miss by Cunningham. Portland trailing here. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by.
Flexing some muscle on the finish. Sharp doesn't fear anyone inside.
Detroit has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. And Thompson gets it to go.
That's good planning, and that's good execution. And that's a great look.
Now here's Simons. 16 points for him. Pass to Sharp. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
How about the agility of Sharp there? Able to dance around and find his shot.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Detroit.
I think they've looked to dump it down low as often as possible. And so far, they've been super successful using this attack.
Yeah, another thing, this offense came in aggressive, driving into the lane, forcing the defense to try to adjust. So far, the defense hasn't had enough of an answer.
There's 42 seconds left in the third. Wiseman finds Stewart. Thompson against Simons. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Flying high, Asar Thompson. I wish I still had hops like that.
Thompson against Simons. And the layup is good. Simons has got 7 points for the quarter.
Strong performance from him, but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game.
Pass to Stewart. Back to Cunningham. Stewart, a screen on Thibault. Here's Cunningham. Oh, Cunningham out on the front foot.
I like how Isaiah Stewart found a teammate there. Impressive passing for a big.
It's Sharp on the wing. And so it's Detroit with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. And it's all... And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. Sharp teams with Thibault on the perimeter. DeAndre Ayton is out there with Jeremy Grant. And it's Simons in at the point guard position. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Ivy with the ball. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires for 3. Stewart, no good. And it's Simons with the ball for Portland. 9-point game. Here's Sharp. Rebound Detroit. Wiseman's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Stewart outside. Now Now Bogdanovich. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
We don't talk about it a lot, but Bogdanovich has the size to be effective around the rim.
Ayton, the screen on Thompson. And here's Simons outside. And it's Wiseman with the rebound. Wiseman's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Out to Thompson. He puts up a 3. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 4 rebounds now. Sharp passes to Thibault. Portland again missing.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And you know, we always talk about this. Just changing the shot can be just as effective as blocking it, even though it's less spectacular.
Pass to Sharp. Grant with a screen on Stewart. 3-pointer Sharp. And it's Wiseman with the rebound.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Stewart, a screen on Simons. Back to Stewart. Here's Wiseman. Picked by Stewart. Oh, and the jam by Thompson.
This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Man, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game. We're in the 4th quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. 3-pointer Sharp. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
You're sticking it to them inside. Good luck throwing Ayton off when he attacks like this.
Detroit has gone 0 for 3 here in the 4th. Here's Ivy. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
Meeting right at the rim. He typically converts in those situations. Not this time.
And coming down the stretch, both teams still playing fantastic offense.
Yes, and if you love offense, you're loving this matchup. It's been a highlight reel affair.
The Trailblazers have gone 2 for 7 from the field here in the 4th. Not great.
Great opportunity. Just couldn't complete the play.
Yes, getting a little ahead of himself on that play.
And finished off by Stewart.
Great move by Isaiah Stewart to find a lane to the rim. So powerful.
There's Simons with a 3. Buries it from 3. Simons got 21 points in the game.
How can you leave this guy that wide open? Please. That's terrible.
Ivy goes in. Stewart against Thibault. Ivy outside. Grant brings a double. Back to Stewart. Pass to Wiseman. The Pistons need to get one up quick. Ivy's shot is off. The Trailblazers have gotten just 3 of 9 shots to go in. Struggling this 4th quarter. And it's Simons missing.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Ivy finds Bogdanovich. Now Wiseman. On the wing, Thompson. Stewart outside. Oh, they get a hand on it. And here's Portland. So far in the 4th, they've allowed just 6 points. Ayton, the screen on Ivy. Grant outside. Simons outside. Another miss by Simons. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Wiseman. To the wing on the left. 3-pointer Stewart. Sharp grabs the miss. This one for 3. He's off on that one. And so it's Detroit with the W. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed.